Hello everyone, how's it going? Alright, we're going to continue Nine Souls today. Last time, I believe we beat G. And we're in the Grotto of Scriptures in the west section. We have two areas to go through left, I believe. Can't exactly remember where right now. I believe one of them is going to be like the sky something. I have a new controller, thankfully. And RB is not going to be an issue anymore. So we'll be going to Sky Tower today. But we beat G. I believe his name was G. It's been a couple days. And sometimes it is difficult for me to remember names. Rest in peace. We found out that G listened to a radio for excess amounts of time. We talked to their Shanghai 1000, which was like a heavy prototype. So yeah. I believe that's all for this area. I could also go back, right? Go back to the main hub because I believe we have some new things. Alright, Empyrean District. I have not been anywhere here at all yet. And Pavilion. That boy Schwan is using stones to tell fortunes. He must have learned it from the villagers. What a disgrace. Our village must seem like a complete joke to you people. Not really. We also do divination. Abacus was probably the one who taught him that.
No.
What? How can that be? You can fly and create contraptions, but you still believe in these formless ideas? Faith is used to control the ignorant. You're not supposed to be that gullible. I used to ponder the same conundrum, but maybe there's a reason why faith can't be replaced. No way. A rhizomatic bomb? So they really do exist. Is it that infamous? You're the weird one for not knowing about it. This was a weapon that forced the GA Kingdom to surrender and thereby put an end to the turbulent era. Why have I never heard about this? Probably because you're from the Jia. Taoists have always been reluctant to believe that Lier created such a weapon. Perhaps no one ever knew Lier. Perhaps no one ever knew Lier for who he really was. So is it of any use? I'm going to need more time to tinker with it. If the rumors were even remotely credible, this bomb should be handled with extreme care. One tiny slip-up could level this entire pavilion.
Sir.
You got G's soul seal? So, did you ever figure out what he was? It was always a mystery to me how someone so little could sound like a living antique. So you actually met G?
Oh?
Of course I have. He read my fortune and said I would spend the rest of my life away from my hometown. What nonsense! He even invited me to the grotto of scripture saying he wanted to show me a secret no one's ever seen before. Was that his idea of a joke? Everyone knows the grotto's biggest secret is a grave of Lier, which no one can seem to find. Who would ever want to step foot in those catacombs? It must be crawling with countless vengeful Feng Shi souls. What did G want to talk to Guafu about? Do you believe in any gods, Z? The village elders always told us to believe in the gods. They said doing so would make us healthy, give us good looks, and give us boneless meat to eat. Do you believe in gods? Kind of. It'd be kind of nice if the gods turned out to be true. But not every question has an answer, right? I suppose. It's not like I'll ever know if that Oracle's divinations was ever accurate now. Red Guifang play. Have you ever played with clay? Here, for you. This feels like really good clay. We should be able to make some ceramics with it. Does the Peach Blossom Village also know the art of ceramics? Of course! How did you think we made our urns, cups, and bowls? Earthenware and ceramics are two very different things. The techniques passed down by the village elders aren't anything to sniff at, you know. How about this? I'll make you something to show you what I mean. Do you need any cups? I'll fire up an engraved cup for you. I have enough cups, but just do your best, and don't even think about eating any of that clay. GM fertilizer. For the tree. You got more fertilizer? You got more fertilizer? That means the tree can grow even taller. Easy with the fertilizer. Excess breeds its own downfall. People aren't better off the more food they eat. But isn't more always better? Not always. What's wrong? Then, should we stop using fertilizer? Do you still want to find out how tall this tree can grow? I do. Well, now I'm just as curious as you are. Continue with what you've been doing. I'll deal with it if something goes wrong. Sure. Oh. So. Sir Yi, I have some most fortunate news to share. Are you lowering your prices? That would be difficult to do. I hope you'll understand. The good news is about my dear brother. Thanks to your assistance, I have accumulated a sizable amount of Jin. I believe that given time, these funds will help my brother regain his freedom. I didn't really do much. I was just buying what I need. Ho ho ho. No need to be bashful. I suspect you always purchase items which you didn't need. You got me there, merchant. You got me there. As much as I'm slightly ashamed to say this, there is one thing I'd like to discuss. In truth, other than Jin, the liberation of my brother will also require select few parts from other guards. Therefore, it is most unfortunate that I, a meek scholar, am unable to handle violent tasks. Enough beating around the bush. Ever since you called to me, I knew this day would come. You want me to help you kill some guards and pick up some parts, right? Just tell me what you want and where I can find them. Oh ho, I knew you would be willing to help. This part is called the Soul Severing Blade. It is currently held by a high-ranking guard named Shangui. This guard patrols the depths of the Ape Man facility near the abandoned mines. In the Ape Man facility near the abandoned mines, huh? It's not too far. I'll give it a try if I manage to pass by. You have my deepest gratitude. May fortune in battle befall thee. Here's the dagger you asked for. Bless you, Sir Yi. Your benevolence is immeasurable, and your virtues are as clear as... I get it. You don't need to exaggerate. I am obliged, for it must have been a hard-fought victory worth of great praise. The Celestial Legion are the Council's elite guards. They can indeed be a bit of a nuisance, but when compared to an ancient weapon like you, they're just small fry. I do indeed differ from them in rather inherent ways, but this does not mean I possess a higher prowess in combat. Using Shangui as an example, could you not see that he blindly followed orders without any autonomy? To exist trapped in that teleurgical code is a pitiful existence. I believe that it is benevolent and righteous to have put them to rest. So you think only creatures with free will can be considered alive? Indeed, he who is unable to live for himself is just a dead man walking. You shouldn't be too harsh. Artificial beings like you are a special case. I understand. After all, I couldn't think when I first opened my eye. In the beginning, I was kept in the GA family's vault. At the time my senses were obscured, I could only see the objects displayed in that room. Placed before me were the last written words of the great GA patriarch. The poem initially appeared to me as just a collection of symbols, but those inked strokes accompanied me year after year, until one day, I suddenly understood its meaning. A surge of emotions poured into my brain. It was as if I woke up from a reverie. Everything in this world began to brim with meaning. To think that a poem could create self-awareness, it's nothing short of a miracle. It is your choice whether to believe it or not, Sir Yi, but the world is much too colorful to not listen to one's heart and waste time on tasks assigned by others. If I can't grant this experience to my brother, then I'm afraid it will all have been in vain. I am grateful to you, Sir Yi, for this great gift. I shall put it to good use. To be frank, I know one or two things about face reading. Would you be interested in allowing me a look? Back from the grotto, and the first thing I see is another fortune teller. Fine, let's hear it. You have a wide forehead, along with a thin, narrow nose, a calamitous sign. Hoarding wealth will harm you 100-fold, whereas spending it will bring you good fortune. I have here a collection of one-of-a-kind treasures never to be seen once again. Sold. Seen again once sold. Would you like to take a look? Your face reading needs a lot of work, but I think I get the gist of it. Ruyi, my lord, don't you think there are quite a few similarities between Xuan and Heng? The results of their personality analysis are also quite similar. If your humble servant could express an opinion, having Xuan wake you up was the most incredible stroke of luck I've ever witnessed. Interesting. If you're all the same model, why do you all talk so differently? You, Solarians, all talk the same? Is that a fair comparison? Go ask people who made us. If I could, I wouldn't be asking you. I know I just started, but give me a second. I'm gonna BRB. Alright, we're back. Let us continue. Yeah, it's definitely Skytree. Then we're gonna have to go south at some point. Why is it always raining? My boy Yi, just chilling and relaxing. Where's Kuafu? Oh, the clay. This is the pottery wheel? Uncle Chubby made it for me. Look, that's red Guifang clay. That stuff's so rare, might as well be priceless. It would be such a waste to process it without the proper tools. I thought he was just going to need something small. Forget about small. He should be able to make those delicate Taoist statues with ease now. You guys are certainly taking it easy. I thought of a new theme for my next piece. What is it? It's a secret. Oh, now you've got me a little curious. Just look forward to the final product. No matter what shape your next masterpiece takes, just make sure to be gentle with that wheel. Retribution always awaits those who mistreat machines. Man, I'm glad Sean's having fun. It's a good thing. The kid needs it. I think I'm only missing 2 more. Wow. Does he have my final 2, actually? Chi-Yu? Yeah, the last stand jade and reciprocation jade. Cuckoo. Cuckoo. We could get this one. If we have 1,000 more, we can get the reciprocation. Recycled stonks. I didn't know that was an achievement. Cute. Well prepared. We have every jade as well now. That's everything from the merchant now. We have to still get the pipe vial here. We don't need it, but we can just get it, right? Stunks, 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 stunks. Launch one. So we can't go left. Once you get their attack pattern down, they're not too tough. money. Down, right, right, right. Left, right, left, up. Uh-oh. We can't kill those creatures yet. A little bar? John High 9000. Hey, mister, need a tour? As that old saying goes, how did it go again? Enjoy sublime eternity amongst evergreen foothills. New Kunlun, the second home of your dream. How about a drink? What do you say? You serve alcohol? No, not since they ran out. This humble servant only serves stories. What will it be? Have you decided on your order? Give me a status report on this region. No greeting? How improper. You can keep ignoring me, but you're not going to find any other facility to interact with. These entertainment facilities weren't designed to run for too long. They all became useless after the Solarians went to sleep. Restaurants, tea houses, taverns, and tailors in the Empyrean district have all ceased operations. Coupled with a high rate of accidents recently, it may not be particularly safe to walk around. What accidents? Okay. The rate of irregular awakenings have increased. They can't communicate and are extremely irritable. The system now classifies them as non-intelligent creatures, so I don't have to guide them. You're the only one that stands out. You're lucid, and I like that. Let me treat you to another drink, or would you prefer some free sleep assistance? What does free sleep assistance entail? On this nearly endless voyage, it is only inevitable that some are awakened due to unknown anomalies. If you're one such person, please find the nearest robot and ask for sleep assistance. I have 10 different conversation modes, lullabies in different languages, and an extensive collection of jokes that should help ease your nerve. Thanks, but I won't be needing your assistance. Hey. You're welcome. It's the least I could do for a wonderful friend like you. Once sleep assistance has concluded, the guards will take you back to your hibernation pod. They are not amenable to delays or objections, so please cooperate. Where is the soul in charge of this district? How should I say this? No one's in charge? During the planning and construction of the Empyrean district, Lord Fuxi I like the first name better, but I think it's Fushi. Lord Fushi was the one in charge. However, Lady Nua seems to be the only person I've seen around these days. Lady Nua pays little attention to affairs outside of her business banquet. I recommend contacting the Dust Guardian logistics team. Banquet? Oh, those banquets make me tremble with envy. Okay. Lady Nua hosts a banquet every 10 years in the depths of the Enlightenment Sanctum. It's a spectacular event exclusive to the Feng clan and their closest VIP friends. You may not qualify, and you don't even look like a legal adult, but you can still try your luck. What the hell are those two thinking, waking up so regularly? Yes, if you leave your hibernation pod, the Tianhuo virus in your body will continue to spread, just as you are doing at this very moment. But if life's getting shorter anyways, why not make the most of it and party, right? Goodbye. Leaving so soon, what a busy fellow. See you soon. I'm here if you ever need to chat. Give me your chip. Give me your chip. Huh? Oh, you want my map data chip? Interesting. You have a good eye, but are a bit too impulsive. Once a chip is removed, our destinies will be undone. Bring me 400 Jin. Let me make a copy for you. It'll be our little secret. Now that that's done, here, take it. It's yours. Memory chip containing map data of the Empyrean district. Further analysis can be done to reveal hidden map data. The Empyrean district houses the living and hibernation quarters of all Solarian passengers. Oh, so every single Solarian is here. Empyrean Bulletin Board. The vital sanctums are ready. Newcomb 1 is going dormant. All services in the Empyrean District have ended. All passengers should report to the Enlightenment Sanctum. During the long interstellar journey, Solarian passengers could seek comfort in the various life and entertainment facilities in the Empyrean District. Stress-relieving agents were added to all food and drink in the district. Stress-relieving agents were added to all food and drink in the district in order to maintain the emotional stability of all passengers. So they drugged their food and drinks. Okay. I have no idea what I picked up. Oh, okay. So that's all it was? You were able to go to the bottom right there? And then after that, over here. All right. Before we continue. Can't believe we got all jades already. Dang, dude. He finished his pot. What the? Oh my god. We had a roof? Hold up, before I do that. No way. In just a few days, that fertilizer is really something. Weren't you going to climb up to have a look? Haha, you might not know this, but Anung is afraid of heights. I just get a little dizzy in tall places is all. I guess he was just bragging when he said he'd just get those magic peaches. I'd be able to get them if I could grow a pair of them, GM's wings like you monsters. That might not be a good thing.
Huh?
Why do you say that? Ever since you said excess breeds in its own downfall, I've been thinking about it. Does that mean we're being too greedy? We want to have the best for ourselves and for others. Like how I want this tree to grow taller because I think that's what's good for it. But is it though? Greed is in our nature. We want it all. But I think that was a bad notification sound. But a lot of times, more doesn't really mean better. It also happens when I'm writing stories. I always want to put the most exciting things together, but that always makes the story less interesting. Wow. You're right. Yeah, right. As if any reader wants to read the second most exciting story ever. I thought you looked up the lives of Yi and those monsters. I want to be as strong, as smart, and as brave as Yi, but you shouldn't try to beat me. And don't get the wrong idea, I am neither strong nor brave. In fact, the Solarians probably ended up the way they did because of their constant need to do more and more. That's why I'm not using any more fertilizer. I'll let the tree keep growing by itself, but if it doesn't, that's fine too. Wonder why my parents didn't use fertilizer for our crops when I was little. Never really put that much thought into it. My sister was much more skilled when it came to horticulture. Why didn't you learn anything from her? Why, indeed. It's something I have come to regret. But perhaps I can learn from you. Well, if you have any questions, ask away. Oh. Help Xuan unlock the true potential of agriculture. Oh. All the monies. Up, up, right down. What's this? Oh, computing unit. Cool. Oh! Break the clay pot made by Xuan. Oh no! I feel so bad. Oh! What is Xuan near?
And Xuan can put it together every single time. It looks like the, Shanghai's. Yi, let me unveil my new creation. Ta-da! A future predictor. What is this monstrosity? Rude! This machine is a culmination of everything I've learned. And what is it supposed to do? It's a future predictor. It predicts the future. It's dangerous out there, so I thought this might help. A predictor, you say? How does it work? It's just a robot that generates random responses. I think it can be pretty accurate sometimes. Try it for yourself. I'll turn it on for you. You'll be crushed to death by a flying object. Wow, how exciting. Wait, this is a Shanghai 9000. Where did you get these parts? I got them from Chiyu. Don't tell me he dismantled them. All that Jin wasted. Do you know who these parts belong to? Sometimes I can hear them pleading for mercy. It's pretty creepy. Loading divination results. You will lose your next battle at the last minute. In the next minute. You will fail to defeat your enemy and get stuck in the same place for a long error. You will accomplish nothing. No divination records results found. Walk carefully or you might fall into a bottomless chasm, but it's not like I care or anything, but Baka. You will slip at the last moment and lose a battle. What a tragedy. Care for a drink? Walk carefully or you might fall into a bottomless chasm. Your fortune says that you will fall into a trap and die a miserable death. Many times. This is... Most of my collection has been exclusively purchased by you. I know. I now have all the requisite Jin, all thanks to you, Sir Yi. However, I knew this was coming. What's your request this time? Oh, how shameful of me to have Sir Yi see right through me. Please allow me to explain how this matter came to be. You recall the soul-severing blade you brought me? I believe the weapon could accomplish great things. However, it was rendered useless the moment I tried to use it. That dagger was still intact, even after Shangui exploded. What were you trying to do with it? Why, to save my brother, of course. All in all, I am now in urgent need of a tool sharper than that dagger. After some investigation, I think that a weapon called a Celestial Enforcer located in the warehouse might do the job. Another elite guard from the Celestial Legion. They're really not easy to deal with. I know too well how difficult the task is, which is why I have no choice but to come to you. Fine, I'll do it. Just tell me where I should go and what I'm looking for again. It's in the inner warehouse. Look for the Celestial Enforcer's weapon, also called the Firestorm Ring. Oh ho, as expected of Sir Yi to return completely unscathed. Unscathed, sure. Let's call it that. This texture, a sharp feather light blade emitting surges of energy like thunder. Magnificent. This weapon will definitely put a hole in my brother's chest. What? I'm sorry. What are you going to use this for? Oh, what? How else does one use a weapon? I have been collecting Jin and weapons to arm myself in battle against Xingxiang. You want to kill your brother? Why? The word kill could be more precise. We synthetic beings have no heartbeat. I just wish for my brother to cease all functions. You never said you hated him. Hate him? Not in the slightest. The heavens and earth bear witness to my fraternal love. As you must know, synthetic beings like my brother and I are ruled by our locomotion and not by our mortality. In the same way, the fate of my brother can't be defined by signs of life or death. Is that because you don't want him to be under the control of others? Like you said, he who is able to live for himself is a dead man walking, right? To think that you and I could have developed such rapport in our short time together. It's a pity that for centuries both of us gazed in the same direction, yet he never understood that poem. My brother and I, we differ from one another, but that doesn't matter. Anything beautiful would rather perish with dignity than endure in silence. You know better than me how tough Jingxian will be to deal with. And besides, I thought you hated violence. The road ahead may be treacherous, but for my brother I shall press on without hesitation. Such an important matter cannot be left for others to resolve. All my preparations are complete. I shall take my leave soon. I cannot express the immense gratitude I have for your assisting and housing me, Sir Yi. I can't stop you, but it's best to be careful. Uh-oh. Once I have concluded the affair with my brother, would you care to join me in a contest? Oh, I mean for elegant pursuits such as music, Cancun, calligraphy, and painting. Uh-oh. Hmm. 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 Golden Yinglong egg.
What?
Careful. This is a Yinglong egg. The embryo has already formed. If you don't chew it thoroughly, it might bite your tongue off. Don't worry, my tongue's tougher than my teeth. Much interesting. Like a mix of eggs and meat. It's also been soaking day in, day out in the chemical fertilizer area. If you eat it, you're theoretically... the meat is fragrant. The bones are crisp, and that aftertaste is... Oh, that's weird. My tongue's getting... Yum. Oh, numb tongue there. Do you want to eat some hair, Shenong? Don't tell me this is your hair. No, I don't have a transmutation habit, so my hair is toxin-free, which won't be to your liking. That's fine, as long as it isn't yours. I don't mind eating hair. I just don't want to eat... Did he say my friend? I just don't want to eat your hair. This is marvelous. It looks frizzly, but it's smooth as silk. I'm starting to black out. That poison hit just right. So whose splendid hair was this? I can probably guess from the way you laugh, but you're better off not knowing. Oh, it's time for a drink. Sippy sip time. I have a question. If we were kidnapped by you monsters, where did we originally come from? The pale blue planet. My hometown is blue? It was, at least when we discovered it. Your home is just like Penglai, oceans in life as far as the eye can see. But due to the presence of Nukanlon, it's probably just a land of ice and snow now.
So your sorcery can change entire worlds? Unbelievable.
It's all my fault. Sean's doing his pottery to the left of us while, like, we're both having a sip of a drink. Plantago frog. Oh my god. You're gonna eat this frog? How is it? This toad is extremely rare and rumored to be delicious, but there have been no records of what it actually tastes like.
How?
What? So how does it taste?
How is this even possible? It's crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. You can't call this a toad. It's a bona fide high-end meat.
Huh?
What? Really?
It's the most delicious thing I've eaten here. No, it might be the best damn meat I've ever had.
Shenong? What's wrong? Shenong? Hey!
What happened? Why are you yelling my name? Who are you? Where am I?
Okay, no wonder there weren't any records. So the frog, after you eat it, makes you forget. It's a forget-me frog. What's troubling you so deeply that even alcohol can't alleviate it?
Nothing, just some complicated feelings. People from the village have been coming to me asking me to make medicines and antidotes. What a pain in the ass. I'm not really the benevolent type. But they keep begging, so I always end up helping. Some old geezer brought me some newly made bedding to thank me. They also mended the holes in a few of my clothes. I'm not used to other villagers treating me like this.
If they're treating you well, what's there to be worried about? What's there to worry about?
I was thinking if I got along with those stupid villagers, what would the guru think of me?
That guru again. You mentioned that name a lot.
Ha! You have no idea how frustrated she could get. She knew about everything and suspected that there was something going on in our village. No one believed her. They thought she had gone insane. One day she found a secret passage deep inside the forbidden cave. She said she was going to unveil the truth and impress everyone. Wanted to go along, but no matter what, she wouldn't let me. That was the last time I saw her.
Chances are she bumped into a guard.
The ignorant villagers started saying she was spirited away for her insolence. Before I knew it, we had already chosen a shaman for the village. They used a guru's sword to intimidate everyone into following the rules. What a crock of shit.
Hmm?
Is that why you're always wandering around? Are you trying to find her?
At first, I did. But the more I witnessed, the less hope I had of her being alive. Whatever. At least I got as far as here. The guru didn't teach me all those things in vain. I just need to get stronger. Maybe one day I won't have to rely on others.
You can always go on your own journey, but you can't even begin to imagine the loneliness you'll have to endure. You have to be sure to what you want. Gut wrench fruit for that gut wrenching story.
This fruit tastes pretty normal. Are you sure it's poisonous? I can't really enjoy normal food.
We learned at school not to touch it due to all the parasites burrowed inside, so I have no idea.
You dumbass. You believe everything they teach you at school? The small white granules inside pack quite a punch, though. They're pretty good.
Really? So it's edible?
Why don't you take a bite yourself? Come here and stop shaking.
I haven't moved.
Oh, come on. Now you have two heads? Hey, why'd you turn your face into a bug? Trying to impress me with your theater tricks?
I'm glad I listened to my school teachers. Was that the last one? I wonder. What a pity. If the guru could have lived a few more years, she would have been able to see all this. You can go on and tell all the other villagers. Ha! They don't really need to know. I thought I knew the whole truth. I suspected the shaman was hiding an entire peach grove behind the mountains. But this is completely different from anything I had imagined. Ignorance can sure be nice at times, eh? You're drunk. I thought you wanted to prove you were right. Even if it spelled the end of your life. You know, maybe ignorance is kind of bliss. It can be. It can be. I love how Yi doesn't even question the wine at all. After knowing the truth of after knowing it's chewed. He's like, yo, that wine still tastes good as hell though. Yo, that wine tastes amazing. Yo, chew me up more of that wine, please. You know how we do? So we got 1-1-1-1-7-7-1 4-3 4-4-2-2. I don't think Rui has anything to say to me, right? Damn. Stunk. Ba-da-ba-da-bum-bum. Impressive. Right, up, down. Left, right, left, left. Up, right, down, right. Dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Seems like we could go further up, maybe? Left in, right? My heart's entangled by the plum tree. Want to be loved like the dainty blossoms. Who is this? Nua Fasi. Welcome to the most glorious era. What do you think you're doing, dabbling in these lower class pursuits? With the wealth our family has accumulated for a millennium, we can turn this crisis into an opportunity. Is the banquet ready? Everyone must be exhausted from getting here. Is this Fasi? Or is this Nua? I'm gonna guess Nua. I'm a broken memory. Has the play started yet? Incoming signal. Nua. It's been a while. Yi. Since when did you become a thief? Stealing soul seals is a capital offense according to council law. Oh? Has the esteemed Fenclan finally taken an interest in law? You seem to have changed a lot too, Nua. To be honest, I couldn't care less about whatever your deal is, but my brother complained that you were disturbing our play. I knew it. That really was Fasi just now. Let's make a deal. I'll grab what you need if you promise to leave quickly, okay? I'll let you grab what you need if you promise to leave quickly, okay? That banquet's planned for every 10 years, but thanks to your meddling, this one will have to go ahead a bit early. Banquets? Have you not seen the state of the Empyrean district? What? What? I guess you weren't there for when we finished construction. The design and architecture ended up very tacky, and the restaurants were just atrocious. We should have recruited more chefs onto the island. That was a mistake on our part. But we make do with what we have, and we just have to accept living in these subpar conditions, right? I'm talking about the whores and living corpses strewn about across your district. There are occasional people who can't adapt to their soulscape, but there's no need to fuss over a few hooligans. Centuries have passed like this. There's nothing the guards or Dust Guardians can't handle. Your appearance, however, is indeed unexpected. You really have no idea. Excuse me, I always feel sleepy right after waking up. I must take my leave. My brother and our guests are waiting. I don't care if you're here for revenge or whatever, but you should go to your mentor, Aegon, instead of coming up here to bother us. Seal of Fasi. A soul seal is a symbol of power in the council and proof to unlock council code. It is a soul's proof of authority. Bossy soul seal containing the character Bing signifies integrity. Bossy, one of the 10 souls in the council. One of the 10 souls in the council and administrator of the Empyrean District, along with his twin sister. Bossy hails from the Feng clan, an ancient aristocratic family of the Shang Kingdom. Nua, one of the 10 souls in the council and administrator of the Empyrean District, along with her twin brother. Nua's aristocratic background allows her to live a life of decadent luxury. I can't say words. I wanted to see the play! Left up, right down, right up, right. Do I have to go further north? Oh yeah, dude. Oh. Did I never go right the one time? Cool. Penglai Recipe Collection. An artifact, a Solarian artifact that can be gifted to Xuan Xuan. An advanced recipe collection for professional chefs. A warning on the cover asks amateurs to have firefighting equipment at hand when attempting any of the recipes within. Dust Guardian Recording Device 5. Dust Guardian Case File number 39. Log entry: the deceased broke into a restaurant to steal food. Upon failing to find any, he committed suicide due to mental illness. No, that's not it. Why won't it record what I'm saying? We got an order to execute another one of those crazy bastards, except the thing is, they weren't crazy at all. He's made some strange noises, but I knew what he was saying, including the part where we'll all become monsters. When the pustules started to appear, he killed himself right in front of me. It's not possible. He must have been lying. The souls wouldn't lie to us. Oh no, they absolutely will lie to you. turtle scorpion. Oh, that looks cool. A poisonous scorpion endemic to Guifang. Its brilliant colors made it popular to keep as a pet. However, its hair contains a deadly poison, so it must be kept away from children. Alright, I believe I got everything here. So, let's exit. Oh, yeah. Hang? How are you, dear brother? I accidentally cut my hand a while back. I'm in poor health right now, and the wound won't heal. It hurts everywhere. And doing everything alone is so tiring. I wish you were here. Wait, what? Can't you come back to me, even if it's just for a moment? Where are you? Please, won't you come back? I'd almost forgotten what this flute sounds like.
Vincent,
You came back? Yeah, I got caught up with something. I didn't think they'd... The disease acted quickly, as if it was all prearranged. They ascended after only a few days. It's probably for the better. Those two were inseparable.
板桥
I'm sorry. It's okay. I know how you would feel for missing the funeral. I wasn't even the one with the most to mourn for. His parents passed away. Their parents passed away. Your trip home must have been really chaotic. They say the hospitals have been totally overwhelmed. Every house I saw was covered in white cloth. When I looked down, the ground was covered in these white fungal flowers. The whole of Penglai will end up like this soon. It's as if this disease is depriving us of color itself. Really, I think this is the sea of flowers looks quite pretty. It's as if everyone's returning to their original colors after their suffering ends. Don't talk nonsense. There's nothing pretty about corpses. This was unexpected. This was an expected outcome. But the Tianhuo is slowly growing out of control. If necessary, we'll have to shift the whole schedule forward by...
Vincent,
I know you don't like hearing about this, but could this just be our destiny? I think this has a simple explanation. After eons of borrowing from Penglai, it's time for us to pay it all back. Creation and destruction. We were never meant to interfere. Are you feeling okay? It's like you're a different person today. No, I never changed. Listen to me. Mom and Dad didn't really leave. I can feel it. Tianhuo is just a transition. It's not the end. Life and death are one. When the end comes, we won't disappear. We'll just return to heaven and earth. As long as we have lived, the tower will remember everything.
我来
Heard of enough.
Buddy.
No, let me finish. If I pass on one day, please promise to not mourn for me. Live. I said that's enough. You're not going anywhere, and I'm not going to let you end up like Mom and Dad. Give me some time. Your new life on New Kunlun will be a million times better. I will come back to pick you up once everything is ready. Okay. Don't dwell too much on it. Solarians are more resilient than you think. If we're united under one cause, nothing can destroy us. We will persevere. Oh. Wait. No way. This was Kunlun? Or New Kunlun in reflection to... Wait, are these the Solarians that were in hibernation? Do I hear rave music?